After my whole break, it's still contested. Encoding overload. I haven't seen that in a while. Am I reinforced? Oh. Oh, you know what? I haven't even looked at my... Oh, wow. I have not gotten a lot of stuff lately. Rid of that. Wow, that's worthless. Okay. I'm just gonna sell all that then. Oh my god, I have 41. I told myself I wasn't gonna record for all this, but here we are.
Goodbye.
I'm not gonna sit here for all 41 of those. So, don't worry about all that. Okay. At least I made it quick. One of these days, I actually do want to dedicate some time to full map clearing, and I think I can do it now with the Mechanist who just burns through enemies. Y'all don't realize how much I'm enjoying Mechanist. Compared to the shit damage I was doing on some other classes.
Nice work at Claw Island. And, as I said before...
Oh, I'm being mailed at. Cool.
Thank you all for coming. We're here because Claw Island proved the value of cooperation. Our pact has already achieved remarkable results. As the pact's leader, I am adopting the rank of Marshal. I'd also like to present my second in command, one of the heroes of Claw Island, who will bear the rank of Commander. To defeat Zaitan and cleanse Ore, the pact needs to go on the offensive. For that, we need a headquarters. I suggest the abandoned fortress on Terzetto Bay.
I know the place. Formidable, easily defensible, and right on Zaitan's doorstep. A solid decision, Marshal Traherne. The Vigil is with you.
It is a wise choice. The Priory will also follow you to the Pact's new headquarters and on into Ore.
No argument here, Marshal. It's a smart call. Count the Order of Whispers in as well.
Excellent. I'll begin preparing our new headquarters at the Terzetto site, which I have codenamed Fort Trinity. I look forward to seeing you all there. Please, Commander. I'd like to speak with you.
Is this where we get Commander? Nope. Okay. He's a little concerned about Traherne. Any concerns? Alright. I could force them to stand by. Smith's finest. Alright. Bagot the Norn, Upfront of the Savari. Ooh, Tengu.
Let's hope the Smiths rise to my challenge out of innate nobility, or at least pride.
I don't think these are particularly major characters.
Thank you for coming. I'm Marshal Traherne, and I've invited each of you here because you are the finest smiths and crafters in all of Tyria. I'm forging a pact to deal with the Elder Dragons. The 3 major orders of Tyria have agreed to join, but we also need you and your skills.
It would be an honor to stand with you, Firstborn.
Your envoy already approached me with a similar offer, Marshal. I've decided to accept. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Ha! There's only one finest smith in Tyria, and you're looking at him. I stand ready to prove it.
Excellent. I have a list of potential projects. My quartermasters will make sure you have the tools and raw materials you need. Please begin at once.
Somebody, help me! The team studying Rancor ruins was overwhelmed by the undead.
Oh, we're fighting. Okay. Alright, yeah, more undead to shoot. I think if I use that waypoint, it would like kick me out of the... Oh, I don't have my boy. There we go. I forget I can de-summon him to get out of my face.
I'm glad to see you. Something is definitely unnatural here. That miasma settled in shortly after we arrived. Fortunately, our allies sent help. Agent Zuri from the Order of Whispers and Crusader Afanan from the Vigil.
At your service. Killing Orions is my purpose in life. But in the spirit of our newly forged union, this feels extra noble.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander. Take a good
Aw,
look. Once I
cute.
get started, you won't see me coming or going.
Noted. Our objective is to locate a missing Priory team. Traherne, this is your mission. How do you want us to handle it?
By playing to our respective strengths. Zuri goes in to conduct stealth reconnaissance, while the rest of us take the main path through the ruins. We'll draw the attention of any Orions, and thin out their numbers as we proceed. Let's all rendezvous at the far end of the site.
Alrighty.
I'm going stealthy. I'll report back as soon as I know anything.
Good talk. You know what? I just remembered something. This character was originally a thief. I don't remember how far she got as a thief. But maybe I got her pretty high, and then in order to like play catch up, because this character only started at chapter 4. I'm wondering if I had I re-rolled her as engineer, and in order to just catch up with the zones, I just made a rush towards ore. Like, Thief suits kind of Shadowcrest just as well as Engineer does, but I'm happy with Engineer as like my permanent choice. What do I do here? There's no survivors. That one's dead. I don't really know where to go.
No survivors here.
Oh, there we go.
We'll keep looking.
I don't know why climbing up that had any bearing on...
We have to move.
Oh, there's stuff.
I could do some real damage.
Like, the grenades are sacrificable. I have considered getting the potion that gives me stability. But it's hard to dictate, like, I don't know which enemies knock down and which don't.
Forward! We can't break through and protect our people. Too dangerous. We have to find another way.
Oh.
Time to do some real damage.
Not much of a horde. I guess the horde, 5 enemies at a time.
Trouble incoming.
Big problem. More undead on the way.
Yeah, no shit, that's what they do. Come on. Effective level 70. Okay, so this is level 70 mission. I noticed that because my shooting boy's health was higher than it was in previous missions. So we're officially in level 70 content. That's cool. Ooh, my boy got hurt. Good for him. Alright. That's always a little jarring.
Are we glad to see you? Never seen a flood of Orions like that. And I've been doing this for years.
You're safe now. Stick close to us and we'll get you out of here intact.
What about our second team? They went ahead to secure a recent discovery right before the undead tide came in. They might still be alive.
I can confirm that. There are tracks leading into the caves. It's a defensible position, so the second team could be dug in there.
Then we're not leaving until we're sure, one way or the other. Spread out and protect the researchers. We're going on.
Okay, where are said caves? Do I go back around and like up here? It's unclear.
I hope we find the second team soon. I've known some of those scholars since I joined the
Found the entrance to the caverns.
Oh,
it's
alright.
barricaded shut. I've got this. Stand back.
I assume that's an explosive. Yep.
We can't afford to lose the second team, or the artifact they were hunting.
I'm going
Time
too
to do
quick
some
for
real
the
damage.
game. Do I have that? I do not.
Hey, over here! Help!
Get wrecked.
Stand by to withdraw. Commander, you lead the way. Keep together and stay on your guard.
Vacate these premises.
Used to be that the story mode was pretty good experience, but now it's barely making a dent in my mastery.
Funneled us here. They've showed disturbingly advanced tactics ever since we arrived.
Commander, to me. I need your opinion.
Oh, I am a commander now. Okay.
Another dead end. Militarily, I'd say we're being funneled into a trap.
I've seen the Orions swarm and I've seen them lurk, but I've never seen them set traps. Are they capable of tactical thinking?
Oh, yes. I've seen them do exquisitely horrible things. If the Priory team found the artifact I suspect they found, it all makes sense.
They were looking for a dwarven tome. Why would Zaitan care so much about an ancient book of lore?
I believe it contains information about the last time the dragons rose. Its very existence proves they can be beaten back. Our enemy wants to keep that information from us.
How does the dragon even know about it? Zaitan doesn't strike me as much of a reader.
Zaitan knows everything its minions know. One of its corrupted servants, while alive or after death, must have seen the tome. Commander, to me. I believe I can get us out of this situation, but I'll need you to protect me while I do it.
When was I promoted? I was trying to pay attention to that.
My minions will aid in our escape.
Or was that just when he was like, I need you by my side, etc.? Oh, this dude over here with his 5 flesh golems.
Never capitulate. Mow him down.
And yes, I still say golem, even though I've heard it in games pronounced golem. I remember a story, it was a Rooster Teeth podcast, actually. I forget if it was off topic or just their general Rooster Teeth podcast, but Jeff Ramsey was saying that he knew somebody in school who pronounced the word chaos like chouse because they had never heard it out loud before. So that makes a certain kind of sense. That is how you would pronounce that if you had never actually heard it with your ears before. So I feel like the golem-golem debate is kind of along those lines. Where my golem is not necessarily wrong, but it's definitely not pronounced chouse. But I think he mentioned that it's like, no, I get it. Like, I don't think he made fun of them or anything. It's like, no, if you've never heard it before, that's how it would be. You are taught that the CH has the ch sound, so. I read the word golem and I see the word go and I just. That's how I do it. It's gonna be like that. I said it a couple segments ago, and I'm saying segments instead of like episodes because I haven't edited them yet. I know I said I was probably about ready for some commentary list, but I think I woke up a little bit more. I mean, I am right though. I don't have that much left to say.
Welcome, Senpai. Lured you here, brought you here, now you die here. The elements bow before me.
I remember this being so difficult. This guy kicked my ass in the past.
I was born to undo your master's work. If I must kill you to achieve that, so be it.
Oh, I just hit my mic. Sorry if that came through. Ouch! As he was at half health before I even looked at him.
Well done, Marshal Traherne. That Orient ugly looked nigh unstoppable. You did it.
The Pact did it. Our combined efforts made this happen, just as we'll defeat Zaitan together. Hopefully, our chances of doing just that have been improved with the information contained inside the Dwarven Tome.
We can help you there. I'm fluent in Ancient Dwarf. Get us out of here and I'll work on that tome until it's completely translated.
Done. Zuri, please escort the research teams back to Concordia. Commander, you're with me.
I am commander now. I like how this glider unlocked is really going to date my episodes, because eventually that's going to go away and be like, oh, they closed the game. Yeah, I play games for like hours and hours at a time. Okay, where are we going? It is time. Sort of. I think that is the meta boss of this zone. Oh shit. I don't think you saw anything bad. You just saw me, yeah, watching Jeremy Dooley's stuff on the side. Sparkfly Fen. Tekatl the Sunless. So he's the meta boss of this area. We can do that. In theory.
Too strong.
Nah, I don't think anybody's here doing this.
Time to do some real damage.
The shore is calm. Events. Oh, he's not even on the frickin' page yet. No, there he is. Hard world bosses. It's at the very end. They might have done it already. And that was just an event to do just because I can. No, wait. It's probably too early in the day for this. Yeah, they're not doing anything. I'm just gonna continue.
Hey, Commander, over here. Time to make some noise.
My man.
I've been looking forward to meeting you, Commander. I told Traherne I needed the big guns for this mission, and here you are. Welcome to the party.
Demolition is serious work, soldier. But there's nothing wrong with enjoying your work. So, what are we lighting up today?
That's the spirit. Like I always tell my wife, Sira, Any lump can hack bad guys to death, but it takes skill and style to turn them into craters and dust. Our preliminary targets are 3 Orient towers that are flooding the region with undead nasties. We can't hold this area until we stop the influx. I'll handle the explosives. Your job is to get me to the targets and keep the enemy off me while I plant the charges. Then we drop back, settle in, and enjoy this spectacle pyrotechnical.
Works for me.
I love char-conditioned animals. Nothing phases them. Explosions, massacres, rude language.
Every member of the Legions is trained for war, from a paradise looter down to the lowliest pack animal.
Easy there, Iron Pants. I meant it as a compliment.
I'm still destroying basic enemies. It's the undead that are a little hardier.
Some must fight so that all may be free.
I like how the Bob skills look almost like identical to their Guild Wars variants, just a little more polygons. Where am I at on this? Okay. And yeah, I do plan on recording the expansions as well, and they're going to be a little bit less of a headache because the mastery stuff is account-wide. Like, once you unlock the Raptor, you have the Raptor on every character forever. And that happens with every mount, every glider, whatever. You get the updraft, you can use updrafts on every other character, so. And plus I have it all mapped already. I'm not looking forward to just doing all of Hearts of Thorns ever again. God, that's a lot. And some of it just feels borderline irrelevant.
Charges. You keep the locals at bay.
Time to do some real damage.
Would have been a great spot for some turrets.
Still got all your limbs? Excellent. Come on, more towers await us.
I like this guy. Man enjoys his work. Respect. I think there was some pushback about the story in like ye old days because like after a certain point it's like these are the only enemies you fight. It's just all undead all the time. Narratively it makes sense because you're fighting the dragon of life and death.
Time to do some real damage.
Like as we saw like early on, they know who all the dragons are, and for the most part they know their locations.
There's another tower, but we have to go through the cave to get
But
there.
they just haven't been able to mobilize to do anything against them. So the dragons spent the last couple hundred years just carving out their own territory throughout the world. Like Jormag pretty much took the whole like upper north. And stuff like that. So Zaitan probably was like, alright, it's time for me to like do some stuff. And your character was in a sort of right place, right time kind of situation.
Time to do some real damage. Rocket punch! Not enough endurance.
reading that skill. It's not a rocket punch, it's a net. I don't have a rocket punch. Whatever. Let's go. Man, I hope these are watchable. Oh, that's something I didn't talk about. I was running into a lot of tech issues. My OBS was just getting overloaded constantly. I had to like lower the settings, so there will be a somewhat quality loss, although I mean this is just in a 2012 MMO or 2014, something like that. That's another thing with MMOs, especially the very high graphic ones. The problem I ran into with recording Guild Wars 2 at first was like running straight is fine, but the second I like move my camera around, that's when OBS has a problem because it's a lot of information to load at once. And it's a problem I don't really run into in most like single player or first person games. Because in first person you're just looking. But this, like, it's just, you're loading a lot more information a lot quicker, I think. And that's just conjecture on my part. I'm sure my brother will have something to say about that. I'm sure. I don't know a lot of things. I just know that more stuff equals more effort on a computer's part. Oh, I'm clearing the beach. Okay. I'm missing. Oh, there we go.
Now that's a fireworks show. That was only a warm-up, though. Things are about to get really interesting. The next target is a huge Orient bone ship that's polluting the waters of the Meyer Sea. It's a big job. If we use normal explosives, we'd need to fill the ship's hold with them just to make a dent. Very impractical. That Hulk is going to require some serious flash and bang. I've got a line on 2 high-performance combustibles we can use. Since you outranked me, let me defer to your choice of explosives. We'll send that tub to the bottom of the sea. I'll give you a full briefing when you're ready.
Alright, is this another branching thing, or... we could go kill some inquests. Less resource load on our allies. I like the sound of that. Ooh, look at all these waypoints I don't have. Let's go fix that. I wonder if I could take that on, because it's not an expansion thing. Let's find out.
Feel the fury.
Oh no, no, it's tough. Oh, it's tough. Oh boy. Oh, my boy's getting melted. Nope, nope, a champion's still a champion. That's bad news. Nope, we made a mistake. I made a mistake. And my guy's on full cooldown now. Well, I survived. That's cool. That's another thing. I had this zone like fully explored, but didn't have the waypoints. What was this character doing? I had 120 hours played on her before I'd started this playthrough.
Approaching from the west.
Does not compute. Nope, nothing. Let's see where we actually have to go. Oh, hey, there we go. I've got this place a bit underexplored. This will be good for us to get some waypoints, so I can actually do the event here at one point. As a result, I'm actually not terribly familiar with this area. Whee! Like, I don't know fully how to get to that specific location. I don't know if I need to be up there or not. Oh, I'm in the ground. What's happening to my camera? There we go. Okay. A little unconventional, but this was not how this was originally done. Yeah, we'll come help with that. Why not? That's a full-on instance. That's an elite. Or a champion, rather, but we got a couple people here, so... much more successful. Oh boy. Grab that. like the rain, and it sounds very relaxing. I'll miss you, rain. I was just getting a little bit of ASMR tingles in like the top of my skull a little bit from running down there. I like rain. It's also making me a little bit more tired
Whoa,
again.
Are you alright? You just met your first bounding mine, but it won't be the last. They bring the whole base with them. They launch into the air and explode when triggered, intended to maximize the number of victims. I hardly need to tell you this, but they hurt. We'll have to watch our step. Luckily, I know what to look for. The inquest is tricky, but you cannot plant mines without digging a few holes. Dirt mounds are usually a dead giveaway. Give them a wide berth. Fortunately, there aren't many guards. They must figure no one's crazy enough to cross the minefield. They don't know how wrong they are.
Oh, if you gave me my raptor, I could jump over all of them. Okay, so it's probably referring to these little, like, white mounds. Well, shit. I didn't see that one at all. I can't tell if there's one right there or not. Okay, I guess not. Yeah, boy! God damn. Oh, apparently I went down there. Oh my god. Oh man. There you go. Oof. God, let's send the inquest to these freaking undead.
Not enough endurance.
I don't think I've been downed in a video yet. Here's the real heroes right here. Because I don't think I've run into them on recording yet. Inquests are like a splinter faction of Azura. I think it was explained to me, but I don't remember what they're... Like, why are they splintered? Like, why do they do what they do?
Time to do some real damage.
There's a lot of them here, Jesus. Not a lot of guards, he says.
Time to do some real damage.
Prototype, stand clear! It's gonna blow!
Secure the explosives. And we're out of bounds. Is it those? Do they all, not all of them explode?
Now this is what
Ah.
I call an explosive. That bone chip won't know what hit it, and not just because it lacks the requisite sentience. I'll keep it with me, and uh-oh, I hear trouble coming our way.
No, let me drink first. Okay. Ah!
Pursue them! Time to do some real damage.
Wait until I tell Sierra that we beat mines, guards, and volcano-like heat to make the inquest work for us for a change. Best not to linger, though. The longer we stay, the more time they'll have to throw something really dangerous at us.
I'm not doubting you, but it's hard to believe that tiny trinket will be enough to sink a bone ship.
Fret not, my friend. Trust me, this is exactly what we need. Before we're done, it'll be raining bone chunks all over the Mire Sea. I'll meet you there as soon as I'm finished prepping the device. Watch your step on the way out. Still plenty of live mines about. I'll have to introduce you to Syrah. You'd like her. She's a packed soldier, too. Yeah, a medic. That's why we make such a great pair. I blow up our enemies, she patches up our allies.
Oh, bonus reward chest. Okay. Cool. I don't know what half that means. I know fractals are like miniature dungeons. They're usually pretty quick as well. They only... each of them only lasts like a few minutes at a time. Ooh, I do not have that one. I kind of want to collect some waypoints around here first, so... we'll smash cut, depending on how the segments work out, to the next quest line, so yeah. Just for giggles, I hopped over to Freya, the character I have that has 35% map completion. She herself is still only on this exact chapter of her personal story. She also has ore mostly completed. Two theories why she has so much more completion percentage. She probably did more map clearing. No, that's the one theory. That's all I got. But my second theory about why both these characters have so much of ore, like, fully completed. Remember, I played before the first expansion, before Heart of Thorns. I think the ore was, like, the big meta event train. I think... like, that was where you... like, this is where you went for all, like, the endgame loot and gear and materials. So I think that's what that was about. I think I've done a lot there, in theory. Just across these two characters. I could also do a little digging. Nope, none of that. Nope, none of this. General. It doesn't tell me the date I completed any of this either. Yeah. So I just really don't know. Ooh. I wonder what I get for all of that. Anyway. We're continuing.
Ready when you are, Ton. After all we went through to get this, I can't wait to see it explode.
Then you're in for a treat. We have an unobstructed view of the target from here. Now we simply need to plant the bomb, get clear, and flip the switch. Not that simple means easy. Floating mines surround the ship, the waters are thick with undead sharks, and we're in crate territory. These packed soldiers are here to help protect the detonator, but you and I still have to do all the heavy lifting. Or, to be accurate, the heavy swimming. Let's hit the water. The sooner we're done splashing around, the sooner we see that
this is a problem.
Go boom.
I did some brief underwater delving, and my Jade mech apparently doesn't want to work in there. So I have to rely on the one weapon I have. Oh, that looks good. Are these mines? I think they're mines. Man, that's a shit ton of them too. At least I have access to all my sigils. Or signets, rather. A lot of the fan base pretty much hates all underwater stuff. And for good reason. Like, it's hard to tell, like, how far away an enemy is when they're just, like, flying around. It's weird, because I think Warframe gets around that. By, it gives you, like, actual numbers to tell you how far away enemies are. Warframe doesn't really have underwater, but they do have aerial combat. What's happening? What do I do? I'm here. There we go.
Paddle ourselves out of here on the double.
Can I, like, just go around them? All this? Is this what I could have done the whole time? Not really. It looks like they anticipated that a little bit. But you can kind of. No! Oh, it just shoved me back in there. Quick for the record, this will probably be my last voice segment. But not the last one ever.
Hold on to your ears, everyone. This is going to be my masterpiece. Wait, something's wrong. The detonator is showing red. The connections were perfect. Something must be knocked out of position.
Sir, we have crate inbound, closing fast, and they look like they mean business.
All right, I'll reset the charges on the ship. You keep the crate off the detonator.
I don't like leaving you unprotected. Between the crate and the sharks.
I can handle the cartilaginous cretins that are still out there. And the crate are focused on this position. They won't even notice me. That ship has to go down. I'll signal when the bomb is ready and I'm clear. When the detonator goes green,
I wonder if he is doing another sacrifice.
Enjoy the show.
My character looks worried. Another potential great spot to plop a bunker turret build. Just one of those great ideas in theory, but in practice. Oh, shit. Hi.
Time to do some real damage.
Looking everywhere for them, and they just showed up behind me. They just kind of show up.
Time to do some real damage.
Oh. Oh, okay. I don't know where these go. Daily Sunken Treasure Hunter.
Set off the charges now.
I think the idea is you're supposed to get those as you're killing Crate while you're doing underwater combat, but there's plenty of land-dwelling Crate. Locate Ton. Well, he's probably in pieces, for one.
I see something. By the gods.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Ton. He's dead. I was sure he signaled us. Was the explosion bigger than he expected? We have to report this. You head back to shore. I'll bring in Ton.
Alright. Expected result was expected. He pulled a full-on scooter. Players of Borderlands will know that reference. Alrighty. Destination right in front of Fort Trinity, it looks like. No hearts in this zone. I get, the narrative is that this whole base is like newly established. I know I said that earlier, but eh. Whee! Oh, this is another straight up battle. Okay, sure. Let's do this. Oh, you know what I just noticed? Right here on the top right corner, it actually just tells you what level it is. I am stupid.
Commander, good to see you. Marshal Traherne is waiting for you.
The crate orb we recovered is fascinating. It literally prevents the dead from rising again.
Then I wish we had 100 of them. How does it work? Can we replicate it?
Not so far. The only thing we know for sure is that it's steeped in powerful magic.
As long as it works, we can figure out why it works when the war is over.
Zaitan's forces are coming. Why aren't the Asura gates functional?
I'm sorry, Marshal. We can't seem to isolate the problem.
It could be our proximity to ore. Or maybe we've got a saboteur.
This is critical. Without those gates, we're cut off from any reinforcements. Greetings, Commander. I was sorry to hear about Ton. He was a huge asset.
Yeah, he was cool.
And much admired.
Thank you, sir. The mission was a success, but that's small comfort for his loved ones. Or me. Ton was my partner, so I take full responsibility.
We were his
said,
escort.
I see you've done well. Fort Trinity is certainly formidable, and from all the activity, I'd say it's growing even stronger.
It better be. We've seen a huge increase in undead activity while we've been constructing our defenses. I believe a major attack is imminent. All the signs are there. Our outermost defensives have suffered a series of probing attacks, and we've lost several long-range scouts. We recovered a powerful magical orb from the depths, and we have Ton's best explosives. But there have been some disturbing glitches in communication. Fort Trinity is not yet secure. Worst of all, our Asura gates are not functioning, and nobody can tell me why. Magical or mechanical failure, saboteurs, it's all very disturbing. I want you to double-check our defenses, starting with the lumber camp. They've lost a lot of workers, and we need that timber. You take point.
Sounds like a lot of bullshit. Zoom. Those are cool looking.
We're behind schedule. Traherne needs more lumber to strengthen our fortifications.
The last logging party we sent out is still missing. We have no idea what happened to them. Until we do, we can't risk sending any more.
All right. Organize a search party to find the missing loggers. Once we find...
Come at me, nerds, I'm ripped.
Secure the gate before they overrun the fort.
What gate? Guess I'll follow these guys. Oh, the gate of the fort itself. Okay. Oh, missed that. Ooh, now this is an assault. It's only more than 3 things.
Time to do some more damage.
Come at me, fucker! Oh boy. I can take him. I can still take him.
We need to get back to the gate.
Oh, they're all veterans.
Leave us and seal that gate.
Okay. Maybe I can't. I could try.
Pull both switches to seal the gate.
Mother, forgive me.
Oops. That's right, I don't get my glider.
Trust me, you're better off dead.
I could outrun a centaur.
I get a lot more of those. Dragon? I see something flying up there.
Get those cannons firing.
You can't hide anything from me.
Alright, good talk. Shoot something, please.
Time to do it. I could outrun a centaur.
Die by my hand.
Well done.
Oh, they're in here. I forget they can launch their troops. You can catapult that shit.
Come, dragon. We've lost the cannons.
Totally destroyed. We are defenseless.
Oh boy.
need to get back to the gate.
We're getting Attack on Titan. Alright, this is going well.
No time to lose. We need to secure the underwater gate.
I don't think that's Zaitan himself in the air. It's too small.
Remain strong.
I just realized the final mission might be a silent, no commentary one, and I got stuff to say. I might have to edit in my thoughts in text. I will say this. People complained that the fight with the dragon was impersonal, but I thought it was very appropriate for, like, it's a war, and he's massive and titanic. But people were like, oh, it was very, like, it wasn't personal enough. And I'm like, who cares? Like, you're a commander in an army, and he's a massive, like, undead dragon thing. Like, you just shoot him from your ship, and that's fine. That's how that's supposed to go down.
Like pack soldiers, but then they changed. By the time I realized they were using illusions, it was too late. If they get the gates working, we'll lose them and the ore. We need explosives to get through.
I mean, explosives?
I've got all the firepower you need. Ton made these bombs, and he's one of the best.
Oh, that's just straight up. Oh boy. I had a fuse.
Your pact is finished. Your orb, your fortress, and your Asura gates belong to us. Pull them down. You can't lose the orb now. Keep them away from me.
Nowhere to go. Oh, I had the right idea. Man, is that how this went? They built all this only for it to fall immediately? Or do we retake it? I don't know. I don't have memory. Oh, now we're taking it back. Oh, okay, that was to get reinforcements. Now that we have them, we can fight back properly. Okay. It's like, surely they wouldn't have wasted all this effort. All these buildings and models only for it to be used in a 20-minute mission. That didn't feel right. Ooh, look at all that. Okay. Okay. Damn.
Feel the fury.
Stuck. We're busy. got it. Ah. What are y'all shooting at? Okay. We got half a platoon here just loading into nothing. There we go.
For more than 100 years, all has been lost. Despoiled, corrupted, ruined by the presence of a dragon, an infection, withering the heart of Tyria. Fort Trinity symbolizes our determination. It stands as a mark of our unity against the dragons. From here, we will prevail. We will fight to rend the darkness with steel and flame, always looking toward the dawn. Our victory at Fort Trinity will show the world that we can strike against the dragons. When we are ready, we will prove that even in the Sanctum of Ore, they are not untouchable. We can reach the dragon's lair in the heart of Ore. We can assault Aran. We can destroy Zaitan before the dragon's infection claims us all. This battle is over. We can triumph. But the war has just begun.
I'm glad we have the dragon's attention. I want Zaitan to know the names and faces of those who will defeat it.
From the size of the assault force it sent here, I'd say the dragon has taken notice, sir. However, the situation seems stable for now. If you don't mind, I need to find Ton's widow and personally deliver the bad news.
Of course. I had Ton's personal effects sent here. There's a locket that could be a family heirloom. I'm sure his wife would appreciate its return. It's not much, but we have to honor our fallen as best we can. The war and I will be waiting when you return.
Alright, that was cool.